Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is me, Nina Sachs from the Academy of Yoga and Ayurveda, where we have our 200, 300 and 100-hour yoga teacher training, 40-hour training in Ayurveda. And we are chatting today all about Ranjaka Pitta, part 3. So if you've missed the other 2 parts, head back to there because that's kind of like a little bit of an introduction into Ranjaka Pitta. And we're going to delve a little bit deeper into what this liver kind of like Pitta, this little liver Agni fire, has to do with kind of staying healthy and well. So we are hanging out again with my friend Dr. Vasant Lad, and what we're going to be chatting about today is, yesterday we were chatting all about yakrut, which was kind of like digesting anger and frustration, and that all gets digested by the liver as well. So it's not just food that gets digested by Ranjaka Pitta, but it is our emotions as well. And what I want us to tap in today is this idea of kind of like understanding Agni a little bit more, where according to Ayurveda, the Agni, which is again the fire component of the liver, includes Bhuta Agni, which corresponds to the physical level of the liver enzymes. Okay, and there are 5 basic elements which we all know. So it's the ether, the E, the fire, the water, and the earth. And each item that we eat incorporates all of these 5 elements. And whatever food we eat, again, is composed of these. For example, he gives a lovely example of the apple. An apple has all 5 elements, but is predominantly air and water. So just noticing again that it is predominantly air and water. Therefore, the apple is crunchy, it is astringent, and it yields gases. The job of Bhuta Agni is to transform the elements of ingested food into a form the body can use. And there are 5 Bhuta Agnis, and we're not going to go into each of them. The important thing is that Ranjaka Agni is the thermodynamic energy of Ranjaka Pitta, and that is present in the liver, the spleen, and the stomach. It is the fire component released from the disintegrated red blood cells, and it governs the transformation of rasa into raktu dhatu. Okay, and there is a fine line between some of these agnis. The important thing is that any disorders of Ranjaka Pitta include something like hepatitis, anemia, chronic fatigue syndrome, and mononucleosis. When kapha disturbs Ranjaka Pitta, the person may develop gallstones. And this is key. Again, there's always something that has been disturbed, something that is out of balance, that causes an issue with inside us. So if you know that you have gallstones, if you have a problem with the liver, that there is an imbalance, something is overfiring or underfiring. And sometimes if we just slowly start using healthy lifestyle decisions, and it's not just necessarily food, but also mind, that we can then impact and influence how we can shift and transform these illnesses and move through them. Right, when kapha disturbs Ranjaka, the person may develop gallstones. If kapha is long-standing and lingers in the liver, the person may develop high cholesterol, fatty degeneration of the liver, or fatty diarrhea, what is called there. So there is a relationship between Ranjaka Pitta and Alochaka Pitta. And what I want for you to just focus on is that with these pittas, that there are so many. Again, we were talking about the 5 vayus, the 5 airs within the body. Now we've moved into the 5 pittas, and we're looking at the first pitta, and this is the pitta that is in the liver. And this is all about helping us digest, again, like the food, the liver enzymes, working, creating bile, so that the fats and the proteins are able to be digested and then allowed to be assimilated into the body. And that whole process, again, needs all these little fires to happen. And if these fires aren't active and if they're not working correctly, then they're going to impact our health. So that is Ranjaka Pitta for you guys. It was a long chapter, so make sure that you head back to that. Tomorrow, we are going to be delving into Sadaka Pitta, and that is the pitta of the brain. And that'll be a great one to delve a little bit deeper into as well, and see how and what digestion of the brain looks like and what that includes. So, or the gray matter of the brain, as I should say. So make sure that you subscribe, follow along, for a little bit more tidbits on Ayurveda. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.